love you. We love you. Welcome back to
How much you pay them to do that?
Never. Oh, never. No, they're real New Yorkers and people here. Yeah, they're here to see you. Welcome back. Yeah, they love you, boo. There you go.
That's what's up.
How was your Thanksgiving? Everything great? How's the fam?
I mean, Thanksgiving's cool. I mean, I finance holidays. I don't really do them so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I finance Thanksgiving, I buy the food,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
I just show up for 20 minutes, eat, I'm out.
Yeah, 20
Christmas, Coco does all that. If it wasn't for her, there would be no holidays as far as Ice-T's concerned.
I love Coco. And Chanel, it was her birthday around Thanksgiving, right?
Her birthday landed this year on Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving kind of floats around, the end of November.
Yes.
This time it landed right on it. So we had her 9th birthday.
9? She's so cute. I've known her since she was a baby. Look at how cute. Oh, my gosh. Did you have a big party or just Thanksgiving?
She kind of had like a week holiday because we went to Arizona. That's where Coco's family is. And
Nice.
we did this and we did that. They went on this train ride called the Polar Express to God knows where in the mountains and all that. I don't
You
do
didn't
that.
do that?
No, I don't do that.
No.
One of the reasons we've been able to be married so long is Coco knows already things I won't do.
She's like, yeah.
She's like, we're gonna do this. You don't want to do it.
Yeah,
we're gonna do
but we'll
this.
do it. Yeah, exactly.
And we don't argue about it. We just let it ride like
You guys
that.
are great together, great couple. We always talk about this. I follow you on the socials. She's a great follow. Always have been. But you have these motivational and inspiring quotes called ice cold facts that you post, and I think it's kind of nice to show them to our audience every time you're on, just to remind people to motivate you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at Final Level. I'm on Instagram at IceMFT.
Yeah, it's a good follow. So check it. Here's an ice cold fact. Here's an ice cold fact you'll get. Okay, this one says, people get upset when you're not exactly how they want you to be, but whose problem is that? Be yourself. Right?
I think people, especially like as far as what I do in music and different things, they want you to stay one place. Like some SVU fans in the building.
Yeah.
Just do SVU. That's what you do. Be Odafin Tutuola. Be this character. I love it. And then they're not ready for you to live your life and be other things. So yeah, you have to have the courage to do what you want to do, no matter what other people want.
Yeah.
Just be you.
Just be
you know.
you. I agree with that. I like this one too. This was the grass looks greener on the other side because it's fake.
Right? Right? I mean, if you're on social media, you're on Instagram or something like that, what you're looking at is a highlight reel of people's lives. It's not the real, it's the moment when they're in the greatest light, the picture, they got the filters, they stand in front of somebody else's car, and they're just... and then you go, oh, wow, they got this great life. Some people I follow seem like they're on a perpetual vacation. Like, do you ever work? Like, you went from this place to that place, but it's fake.
Yeah, it's all fake.
It's fake.
Yeah. I like this one here, too. It says, people be lying, knowing they lying, knowing you know they lying, and still lie. That's the best one. That's the best one you ever did.
Haven't you ever sat in a room with a friend of yours and they just start lying and you know they're lying and they know you know they're lying and they keep lying and you just got to look at them like, really? Is that really happened? You know, like, and they might even incorporate you in that lie.
Yeah, and we all know.
But we just say, we got a thing, we used to say, well, it's your story, so I'm going to let you tell it.
It's your story. I'm gonna let you tell it.
Go ahead, tell it. Yeah,
sure,
go ahead.
Why not? This one says, trophies and awards are cool. I received a few, but I truly prefer bank deposits. These are all... I get that.
I won a Grammy, right, recently, and then I'm like, it didn't come with no money, right? It's just a Grammy. And then all my boys were like, I want a Grammy, so I had to actually go make duplicate Grammys. I don't even know if that's okay, but I did it. And it cost me money to win the Grammy.
Cost you money.
Cost me money.
Yeah. This one, last one, it says, everything happens for a reason, but sometimes the reason is you're stupid and you make bad decisions.
That's self-explanatory.
Yeah. That's
Sometimes that's the
self-explanatory.
reason, you dumbass.
Yeah. Let's talk about the new album with your band. There's nothing more else to say there. Let's talk about your new album with Body Count. It is called Merciless. It's getting rave reviews. Congratulations on this. It's a big deal.
We're getting the best reviews I think I've ever got on any record, and I'm like, what's going on?
What?
You know? And we're just happy about it. And, you know, we went on tour in Europe. I think, you know, the last album was good. Carnivore is the one we won. We won Best Metal Performance.
Yeah, you won the Grammy.
And then COVID hit, and we could never perform anything from it. So the label calls me and go, make another record. I'm like, make another record? You don't understand. When you make a record, it's like you shot your wad. It's over. You did everything. Now, right? It's over.
Yeah,
because usually you make a record, you might make 20 records for 12. You've thrown away 8 records, and the label says, make another record. You can't use those 8 you got rid of. You got to start from scratch.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time, attention, love.
They don't think that. They think you just sit on the toilet and crap one out. They just like, you know. So I start working on Merciless. I'm looking at horror movies back to back during COVID. I'm looking at all this madness, all this politics stuff, and I just start writing, and then I just said, you know what? Who knows if this is my last album? I'm gonna get everything off my chest, and it came out good.
And people are loving it. Congratulations again. You and the band are gonna perform your song "Comfortably Numb," which is a classic Pink Floyd song, and you got a collab with David Gilmour. Pink Floyd said yes to you. They don't say yes to anyone.
Not only David Gilmour, but David Gilmour and Roger Waters, who haven't agreed on anything in 20 years.
That is correct.
So, you know,
How did this come about? Are you kidding me? I'm freaking out. I cannot wait for you to play this.
Well, rappers always listen to music for tracks they could rap over, break beats, things like that. And I always liked the bass line to Comfortably Numb. I wanted to rap on it. Then I said, well, let's just do it with Body Count, right? So I do it, I write the lyrics to it, we lay it out, and then I just don't think about the politics. So they go, okay, you gotta send this to Pink Floyd to get it approved. And everybody's like, that's not gonna happen. So we send it to the publishers and they said no. Pink Floyd doesn't allow samples or covers. So it was dead in the water. I was ready to trash the song. And then my manager somehow got to David Gilmour's manager, and David heard the record and was blown away just by the lyrics, because it's his music, but it was the lyrics.
Yeah.
He said, I totally approve it. So then they go, okay, we got to get to Roger Waters. Now, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I don't know. So Roger Waters listens to it, and he said, well, who's singing? And he said, Ice-T. He approved it. So now you got 2 people on opposite sides that approved the song, which made me feel really good, because that means that the song is honest and real.
Yes.
And then Gilmour says, I want to play on it.
This is insane. Like, he doesn't do this.
Right.
Legendary.
So
one of the best guitarists on earth.
Yeah, so he plays on it. Then he says, what's up with the video? So we send a crew over there in London. We shoot. We said, well, we can shoot him. Where do we need to shoot? They said, well, Dave has 5 studios. Just he'll be able to do it. And we shoot him, and the record came out. It's different. We're gonna perform it tonight.
That's awesome, bud. Congratulations. Thank you for doing that. Thanks for being here. Let's talk Law & Order SVU. This is a 26th season right now. Is that funny? That is incredible.
I came on for 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And 26 seasons later, I'm like, really, man? You know? But I'm black. I don't jump off a boat while it's floating. And I can swim.
And he can swim.
And I can swim.
But 26 seasons, are you gonna make it to 30? Are you having fun?
Well, honestly, at the end of the day, it's Mariska's show. It's morphed into the Olivia Benson story. And as long as Mariska wants to keep doing the show, I think we got at least 30 easy. We're on season 26. I think at least 30. It's funny because Dick Wolf, Mariska, like, go buy another house. He like, yes, keep spending your money.
Yeah, it means we're doing it again. Yeah.
Right. But I mean, I love working with her. I love working with everybody.
Great.
It's a beautiful like crew and cast. We get new cast members, and we're just very fortunate. The fan base just keeps growing. I met this girl the other day. She said, I've been watching this show my entire life. And she was 23.
Yeah.
She was not lying.
Wow. She went licensed with the baby. Yeah, she grew up with it. I want to show a clip. Here's Ice-T and Law & Order SVU. Take a look at this.
Are you the owner of this domicile?
Yeah, why?
We got a call about a domestic.
Nothing going on here. Right, babe?
We're good.
See? She said we good. We good.
Yeah, we're not gonna leave until we talk to her.
Mandatory follow-up.
From who?
The parole officer.
Come on, bud. That's how you do it. Ice-T, everybody. Law & Order SVU returns with new episodes January 16th on NBC. And his new body count album, Merciless, is out now. Isabella Rossellini joins us after the break. Stick around, everybody.
Hey, hey.